We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington football team and the Dallas Cowboys. And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Second and 11 at the 21-yard line.
And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now this time he'll look to throw.
What the fuck? That's a cold fucking open, man. Why is he in that bitch, bro?
And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. From the gun, it's Haskins. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there.
Really? Really?
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and them rings. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Been the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat Christmas. I just let it go miss. How she remember she miss. Met her at one of the functions, we called her the rhythm. She called up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and them rings. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Been the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they know what I was. Ain't no one alive to do what I love.
I'm lying, bro.
Need a light here to catch my buzz. These right here to catch my cuz. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with a cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and them rings. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Been the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the winners with the blues in it. Getting blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to drink it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Dallas Cowboys. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route.
God dang, that nigga haul last. Who's that?
Washington. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. On play action, they'll throw. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
11 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 now. Haskins.
Fuck!
Ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony.
That bitch right to him. That nigga, he got his shit right on him, bro. Do it to him. That was the problem, man.
49-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5. He's got the first down here inside.
The fuck, he got that much time?
27-yard line.
Shit.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara.
Really?
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Running with Kamara. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2nd and 9 now. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Montez Sweat in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. swings it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. They had it first and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep route, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Out there, set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards to pick up there.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Shotgun handoff now for Love. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Haskins. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Haskins. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Line number 10.
He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
A try here for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes this Washington 14. Cowboys 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
First down and more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Cowboys 15-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Haskins. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. So 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they're a PAT from going up 21-3.
And there's no doubt in my mind, you're liking what you're seeing so far, aren't you?
It's been unbelievable. Like a well-oiled machine, if you will.
What's really tough, though, that defense, they're leaping the shadows at this point. They don't know which way to go. They're being hit in every direction, and they have no answers thus far.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Matt Ioannidis able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2nd and long. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ballard. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, you dirty mother brother.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
Brings up 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
Yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll look to throw again.
Man, where the fuck is the...
Inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
First and goal at the...
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, my.
Take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
Why not to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes this Washington 28, Cowboys 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those
fucking damn it.
Sprinter, get low into those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
He's going to float this over the middle, and that's caught inside the 30.
One play at a time.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes this Washington 35. Cowboys 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
Oh, why would he go at the fucking receiver?
Given the opportunity.
Why would he go to the receiver and not the ball, man?
Penalty flag for pass interference.
Damn.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Sacked back around the 28. Chase Young in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Well, that was their third sack of the ball game. Second in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely.
God, fucking damn it.
They might be looking down at the second spot pretty soon. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well. So what you're saying is, if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it? Absolutely. The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2. And he'll get in. They're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down, Washington.
From the gun, Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And that will come the offense as they take over. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. On 2nd and 9, Haskins. The throw taken in by Sims. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Washington.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
Here's Haskins, a quick
shit,
wide.
Joe.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims Jr., his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes this Washington 45. Cowboys 18.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there have to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
Now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. In trouble, and he's taken down. Matthew Ioannidis. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Operating from the gun, Haskins. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Oh, he spin out.
Well, it went backwards, back to the 33. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Play action. Haskins. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, this one from 38. And this one is right through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
1-yard line.
Being chased out left.
Fuck!
To his running back, it's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Here's Elliott. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down. 31's the mic.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That's going to be caught.
That's why I should have just stayed on the fucking safety.
Amari Cooper with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
Will take over.
You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the poops.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell.
What the fuck?
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Let's see what you got. Watch it. Pop ball 18. Like my thigh. Hey, check that. Street. Watch the slant. Check 3.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. There, complete to Gallup. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 22 yards.
How can you fucking throw the out into the...
Down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game, and able to get
Bro,
him down.
come on, man.
Reach the 5. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of this game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. Gets past one man. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And this is
McKinley.
incomplete. They can't hook up here on the
Uh-oh, what you
fourth down
got?
pass attempt.
Puerto Rican
And
bread.
Washington
Oh,
will have it on the
shit. You got that
2-yard
big ass
downs.
soft bread?
Favorite.
I know what you're talking about. I haven't had it, but I've seen it. I've seen it before.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now,
It's very light.
Got his man
You can eat the
complete.
fucking whole loaf and
And
not
all
even
the way
fall.
down to the 39.
It's a gain of
It's
A
just a little
huge
sweet.
play there for
But very light.
Washington. 56
Gluten-free.
yards.
No, that doesn't taste good.
They go play action here.
Dude,
on
I ate
first
half a
down.
loaf and didn't feel
Haskins hit,
full.
and he lost the football.
When it stole butter.
much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So that's good. Can't work me no
So they
more.
keep the
They
football,
mentioned
but
you,
now
you know
face
they
second
can't
and
do
long.
it. Freeman was like, because it was just me, Gerald, and Freeman, right? And Freeman was like, we can always keep everything confidential here. It was really, this shit going nowhere. Whatever.
And they go
So,
backwards
of
here,
course,
losing yardage back at the
Nazario
48-yard line.
Why are they so pressed about Lazard? I don't get it.
Freeman told me today to my face, he's like, I'm gonna tell you something, I'm gonna keep it real with you because I'm alive. They're
Haskins
watching
back to the
me
air.
on the fact that
It's
I'm
going to
looking
be
up the
complete
side.
to his tight end Everett.
If it's not me
And he's
looking
going
up
to
the
have
side,
it
I'm
on
looking up
first
the
down
side.
here as the tackles
The
make
Bell's
it to
rocking
Cowboys'
$4,000 every 2
25-yard
weeks.
line. 3rd and 19, no problem.
On a straight
As they're
truck.
able to convert.
That's impossible. But it's not me. Understand? I give
But
Miguel
yeah,
a route.
because that's them.
That's Chris and Doug that be looking out for Miguel. It's more Chris. They give him a bunch of stops. They give him Mr.
Haskins
Short.
looking to throw
It's
on
not
first
me.
down.
So they're coming to me.
What is he
And I think it's that
doing?
As for Nazario, Nazario's catching so much delay time in the boys and all this bullshit.
He's at the 30, 20, and he takes this one back.
So they've been riding me on
The
Nazario.
Cowboy defense has a
Now they
touchdown.
just rolled me on Chester.
Oh, boy.
Chester cannot work unless we need him, blah, 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 blah. Now we're Chester
Don't
on
you go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to.
So then they
It's also
told
tell your backs, make sure you're
Gerald,
really
you
protecting
need
the
to
football
tell Chester.
because you're going to run into
Because
a
Freeman
stacked
already
defensive
knows
front,
Chester
which is
comes and
why they
rides
were
me.
throwing
Like,
the
come on,
football
baby.
before.
Like, he
Trying to
already
make sure he
knows
doesn't get
Chester
back
try to,
really
not
beat up
fuck
in
with
that
me, but
situation.
harasses
Now,
him.
good luck to them.
So, when we were talking,
The 5.
Richard came in and he heard about the test or whatever. And Richard turned around like, we got your back.
Cowboys 30.
Like saying, you have any problems with any fucking drivers, we got your back.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
We got you.
Why would they think that?
Richard just said that, like,
And
in
that
case
one
he
will
feels
bounce
I'm
out
a
the back of
woman
the end zone, so we will
and the
start
drivers
here
are trying to get
at
over
the
me.
25.
You know what I'm saying? They already know Chester and they know Chester's
Out
kind of
there,
pushy or
set ready for
something.
this next drive.
And he's
the
fucking
Washington
annoying
offense.
and
that
he
pick six a
pressures
moment
you.
ago
And
doesn't
I
change
think that's
things
what Gerald
too much. They
takes care
still
of
seem
Chester.
pretty comfortable with a
And they
three-possession
came
fourth quarter
They're like,
lead. Now he's going to swing this one out to
Gerald's
his
standing
running
right
back.
there, and
this
he
will
has
be a gain of
Jamal.
5 as he gets it to the 30.
For a second there, I
You
thought
know,
that might break big.
Jamal's
Screen
cool.
pass. Looked like it was
Freeman
coming
just said it like
together.
that.
Looked like there was an opening.
As for jockey
Ended up
work,
with a solid game.
you're killing it. You're killing it because we have jockeys that get paid $18, $19 an hour.
But that's not my fucking
I
problem.
know.
Well, I mean,
I'm not. Don't get upset.
I know, I'm
We're
just saying,
talking.
but that's not my problem.
So
though.
Gerald comes out, and then Freeman comes out.
From the gun,
Just
it's
trying to say.
Haskins.
Freeman's just telling me
Rifle one deep left side.
what they see.
Pass
You
incomplete,
understand
but
what
the
I'm
flag
saying?
in the backfield.
Freeman's not saying they're taking you off of it. None of that, because you know me. I'm none of that. Exactly.
In these types of
So
situations, players will
he
tell
comes
you
out
the
and it's like, I'm like, well, Freeman, he comes out with the freshly and stuff like that.
Not a good
And
play.
Gerald's standing there, and Gerald's like, I need him to do it. You know, he covers it. He makes sure he sets us up for Monday.
Keep it on the ground.
Good. He covers everything. So Gerald's like backing it up, like, do not take him off the special. Do not take him off the Sunday morning.
First down.
I have to chuckle
Is
to
that
myself
famous?
a
Like,
little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle
I'm
with that
jockey, so I
offensive
looked at him
line.
like, well,
I
what do
know
you want to
exactly
do?
what they're saying. If you call a pass play
He's
here,
like, no.
we're going to call time.
I knew your motherfucking ass was going to fold.
We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and
You know what I'm
let's
saying?
go.
And he's like, I'm like, well, what do you guys want to do? Take him off a job? And Fury's like, no, we're just talking about it. I'm just letting you know what they're talking about right now. Ain't nothing gonna change.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. He'll air this one.
I'm like, well, you're mentioning it is because they're telling you he's killing it as a jockey. Ain't no jockey make motherfuckers $35 an hour. All these motherfuckers make is $18.90. So they're looking at like, why are we using him in jockey? First of all, Gerald, you locked him in. You're the fucking one that didn't think that shit through. Like, $30 an hour. I don't think it's a good idea. You can't. It was a good idea. You said okay. You said you can't take them off that shit after you lock them in. So Freeman and them, they're like, Freeman's like, disregard that. Because I already had an answer. I'm like, well, what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, Freeman, Saturday. Like, dude, he only picks up a fucking shaggy, though, bro. Like, how much is that?
Yeah, how much is on killing?
I'm like, how much is that?
By the Cowboys offense.
Remember, he comes back late, he's gone. I mean, what am I supposed to do? He's scheduled to work Saturday. He's scheduled to work Sunday. He's scheduled to work Monday. What do you guys want me to do? And then,
because I'm gonna make more money if I run routes. So what are they crying about?
Well, the thing is, they don't got nobody to cover. Gerald doesn't want to pull you out of it. He's saving his ass for fucking whatever. You get the shit done. You don't cry. You don't leave shit there. You double check shit. You're the one that warns them. So Gerald's like, no, and then Freeman's like, he's doing a good job. Like, Gerald's backing you up. Like, no, you can't pull him off of that. He backed you up last time, and he backed you up today in front of my face. So I was like, cool, bad.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
So, but they're going to bring anything that has to do with the schedule, they're going to bring it to
But not before he's inside the 30.
They're saying,
Play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Defensively, I know they have a comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that
I understand. You create monsters. I call Pop right now, he had my back. I call Ashley Melinda, they had my back. I understand what you're saying.
Let's get the call.
And I understand that you have people that look out for you. But we just gotta try to make it even because they're looking at you and they're coming to me.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
And then Freeman just said, I just want you as an advice.
After the penalty,
When you sit there and you have a fucking problem on the weekend,
solid run down inside the 30.
I want you to write, I reached out to this person, I reached out to this person, I reached out to this person. Nobody wants to work. So when they come to say, well, I use Kawan, Abdul, fucking Randy, whatever, it's because all these motherfuckers didn't work. And I told Gerald, and Gerald's like, I told you last time, I'm like, I did it this Sunday. When I told you guys Marty was out, I have to use Chester. I have to use Marty. And then Gerald's like, like, okay, they want to come at you with this bullshit.
It's a gain of
Cool. If you come at me with that bullshit, believe me.
He's taken down.
Believe me, I will have fucking documents. So now I gotta find them. I'm like, alright, motherfuckers, y'all wanna play? I'm gonna show you how these motherfuckers don't want to work on Sunday, and I gotta fucking be begging their asses to work. And they're off, and they're not answering. And I'm gonna be like, text this driver, didn't answer. Call this driver, didn't answer. Call this one, he says he's out of town. I swear to God, I'm gonna email that motherfucker. So you guys want proof? I'm gonna tell you. If your man comes with, well, what happened this week? Go in my drawer, first drawer, open my book, and it's gonna tell you everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you guys act like I'm just using these people. I use the people that fucking help me. Now they're fucking with bien. Bien wants to work on Sundays, but he want to choose and pick what the fuck he wants. Bien wants Ellery, Dunn, Salisbury.
Just as his 3 routes.
What he, but he's trying to say what he wants.
I know.
First of all, you can't because you got Martin. Second, you got Terrence that comes, that's locked in on this fucking route. He gets done. I gotta benefit Mata because fucking CFC wants Mata to work. Not because I want Mata to work. Okay, so Freeman told me, alright, if Jay wants to be a motherfucker, he wants to lock in on Sunday, you give him what's available. And if he can't fucking come back to do free time, knock him out of free time. And if Jay wants to be running around all over the fucking place, then he gotta give up free time. And that's when, at that time, when he was talking about free time and all that shit, that's when Richard came in. And then he was talking about all that shit, and then that's when Freeman's like, well, Richard, you know, Freeman's like, so Richard, I told you about being or whatever. And Richard just looked at me like, just remember, we're here and we got you.
This is Clark, it's Cooper.
Like he just, we're here and we got your back. You need, we're here. So it's cool that he respects the fact that whatever. And Freeman's like, just give it not at all. Like if I make a fucking move, Freeman, I got a problem.
They're backed up here with a first.
Instead of me, see, I got used to just taking care of the fucking problem. And Freeman told me, don't take that burden. You got a situation, you need to tell us. Don't take that fucking burden that you need to fix the fucking problem because you don't want to bother me.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Right,
picked off with great anticipation. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Check this one. I got
He had somebody in the truck.
He goes, flips a pallet over
down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Okay. He tells reports that, hey man, I flipped the pallet over, fell all over the fucking place.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins.
You know that motherfucker took it upon himself to take some of that item and throw it in the garbage, bro?
That's not the first time he's done it. Somebody before had to tell him, like, bro, you can't throw that away. Don't matter if they don't want it or not. You got to bring that shit back and let them throw it away. Let the people at the warehouse throw that shit away.
We're going to give you a full 60 minutes.
First of all, he writes up a credit. Instead of saying that the cases were $20, this motherfucker writes $102. So you look. Okay, cucumbers, select.
A case of cucumbers, $120?
Dude, that's all I seen. You know how bad I... Oh, check it out. You know how bad I feel. Instead of writing $20 a case, this motherfucker gonna count. This is how stupid he is. He gonna count all 5 and write $100. So I look at the credit like, what the fuck? So you know I'm thinking stealing, motherfucker. So because I don't trust you.
Right.
So he come in talking about all this shit all over. I'm like, well, they wrote him up. Joe wrote him up, gave him the write up. Hello. So I told him, hey man, did you report that you threw that shit? He's like, Denise, I only got 2 items. The rest I threw it away.
They moved to 10 and 3.
He goes, yeah, I trashed it. It fell all over the place. I didn't have boxes, so I threw it.
For the Cowboys.
Because you didn't have boxes. You threw the bitch out.
Leave that shit in the trailer, bring it back, and let them, when you open it, let them look like, God damn.
It's because he didn't want to pick it up when he got back to work. So then he threw it out. So I'm like, did you call anybody? No, I didn't call anybody. I'm like, alright, cool. He's like, well, how am I supposed to deal with this credit? Well, take it downstairs. Let the guy know what you brought back and what you trashed. This motherfucker gonna play Edgar. He played Edgar. He shows Edgar the picture. Look at I trashed this like if we okayed it.
Right.
Edgar goes signs the fucking credit. The Edgar signs the credit like, okay, CFC okayed it. He signs that bitch. I call fucking Edgar. Why did you sign something that you don't even know if he... You don't even... I mean, he's like, Denise, you guys didn't okay it? No, we didn't okay it. You know whose pocket it's gonna come out of? Your pocket. Man. Because you fucking signed this shit, bro. So I made him bring that fucking credit back up. I wrote that bitch. I wrote it. Did not come back to warehouse. This came back. And Edgar just looked at me. I'm like, this shit was gonna come out your pocket, bro. But Denise, he's showing me pictures. I don't give a fuck. I told him, you don't trust nobody from my...
You see that? You call and ask us.
Exactly. I don't give a fuck if you show you pictures. I don't care. So then I told Gerald, did you okay him to trash me? I didn't go okay nothing. Well, he trashed this. He's like, oh my God, Denise. And I'm like, he probably trashed it at Tramontano. They probably taking that bitch off the garbage.
Yeah, they can put it in their own boxes and resell.
Exactly. So I'm like, yeah, and I told you.
Honestly, you know, but I'm gonna tell you, I don't mean to interrupt you, but if that motherfucker had the energy to trash all of that shit at the stop, but couldn't do it when he got back, more than likely he just gave it to them.
Yes, that's exactly what Gerald.
He just gave that shit to them. Y'all want to deal with this? Y'all can take it. Gerald, and I'll just write up a credit and say I threw it away.
That's exactly what Gerald said. I told Gerald he probably fucking stole that shit. Cause you know me, I don't trust that motherfucker. Anything, I do not trust you. So Gerald's like, that's exactly what he did. So then now that I wrote up that credit, they're gonna investigate.
Oh yeah, they definitely.
Oh, because I fucking blasted that shit. And I took a copy of that, stapled that bitch to his write-up. And I told Gerald, dude, I don't know what shape this motherfucker on. And Gerald's like, I don't care. He gonna pay for it. And I told Wayne, you trashed that shit? He's like, yes, I did. Did you call anybody and talk? No, I didn't. You know that's coming out your pocket, right? Exactly. Oh, this fucking bullshit. This is why I drink. I don't give a. I looked at him like,
that's your problem. Though.
You need to get it okay. You don't trash shit.
You don't throw shit away. That's not yours.
He's telling Janet, oh my God, and Janet's falling for it.
Yeah,
and I looked at Janet. Janet comes and says, you need Edgar sign. I'm like, why would Edgar sign? I call Edgar like, are you fucking crazy? Jose's like, you're lucky. Because that shit would have came out his fucking pocket. Yeah. You saved that motherfucker $100 and something.
Yeah. They slam warehouse.
I know they
tear warehouse. They tear when they fuck up like receiving or credits and shit. They be tearing their ass up. They hit their checks like a motherfucker.
So that's what Jose said. Jose's like, because Jose looked at it as the amount of $100 and something
per case.
So Jose's like,
that's what
$500.
But that's what he wrote. That's what he wrote. Don't even matter.
What they're gonna think.
I know, and it doesn't even matter what's on the invoice or not.
Ain't nobody
this is what he wrote.
Invoice.
This is what the fuck you checked and you signed for it.
Exactly.
It's coming out your shit. He ain't even bring it back.
Nope.
The fuck you signing for something and he didn't even bring it back.
And you don't even know how much it is, bro. I saved fucking Edgar. Jose looked at me like, I'm like, yeah, I know I saved this fucking ass. But I showed Janet too.